Alright, what's going on, guys? This is a pretty wild story. I'm honestly a little surprised that stuff like this isn't more common. I mean, you do see it from time to time, but this is probably one of the worst stories that I've seen. I just watched one on stream like a month or two ago where the police had posted some body cam footage of this guy who like flew out to this female streamer's house and then he lit her car on fire when it was parked out in the driveway, and they got it all on cam. That was like kind of a big story in the community. I don't know if you guys might remember that one. And I know Amaranth has posted clips before of like her stalker showing up to her house and like trying to get in or whatever. So crazy stuff definitely does happen, and I'm not saying it's acceptable behavior. I'm not condoning these freaks, but it kind of comes with the territory when you're a female streamer, and especially when you cater to these freaks, you know what I mean? It may be very lucrative, but it's a double-edged sword when you do that, because you have to remember that some of these people are actual in real life fucking freaks. You know what I mean? Like, this stuff just doesn't really happen like this with male streamers. I feel like with male streamers, you just got your regular haters, you know what I mean? And they might do some crazy stuff or whatever, but it's a totally different level, okay? Because a hater doesn't compare to one of these lonely weirdos. So it is what it is. You know, if one day I decide I want to start the OnlyFans and then turn on the stream and get in the hot tub and pull my meat out, it might bring in some more subs, you know? But it also might bring in some people who want to suck on it. And I'm not interested in that, you know what I mean? Last thing I want is some freak pulling up talking about he wants a taste. So I think for that reason alone, I'll have to stick to playing Call of Duty. That's more the vibe I'm going for. But anyways, enough of that intro. We're getting carried away. Let me explain this specific situation. It's kind of a lot. So basically, this guy is in love with Pokimane and he thinks he is in a relationship with her, just like completely insane. Like, this guy has completely lost it, and he went live on Twitch yesterday and he had the title, "I'm mad at my girlfriend." By girlfriend, he means Pokey, and Pokey is not aware of this relationship, but this guy apparently has had quite the relationship with her over the last couple months. Now, disclaimer, this guy's obviously mentally ill, so I don't want to be too hard on the guy, because clearly he's a bit sick in the head. Now, I do want to clarify, he's not like mentally retarded, okay? He's mentally ill. There's a difference, you know what I mean? Like, here, let me play a little clip.
So this is what happened. I'm watching the stream. I see this big guy, standing next to her and everything. I'm wondering who this dude is. And this is my thing. I know she says she's single on her podcast. I know she says she's single on social media. But guys, she is not single. She is taken. I know she likes to keep up her image saying that she's single and everything, but I am in a relationship with her.
So you see what I mean by that? Like, he's coherent, like he's functioning, you know what I mean? He's just crazy. So it's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's a very serious situation. You can't really just brush it off. So someone wrote a nice summary of the events for us. I'm gonna just kind of go through it, explain some of the stuff. I did watch some of this guy's video. I kind of like explored around his Twitter and his Twitch and stuff, kind of see what was going on. It's kind of a lot, so I'm gonna just give you some of the main points here. I don't want to sit here and make this into an hour-long video. So basically, it seems he started talking to this Catfish account on Twitter back in about October, and we're basically in March now, so about 5 months of talking to this person. I'm gonna show you the account because it's really bad, man. Here's the account. It's Pokimane LOL __1. Come on, man. It has 200 followers. The bio is just like a link to like all of her other socials. She's obviously never mentioned the account. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is a very bad Catfish account. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look real at all. I would say the one redeeming quality that I guess it has, and I guess that's what convinced this guy that it's really pokey on this account, is on its pinned tweet, it has like an AI video of her saying that this is her account. And I'll play the clip for you, and I guess this is what convinced the guy that Pokey is really on this account.
Hey fans, thank you all for your support. I really appreciate the love and effort towards me. This is my personal account here on X at Pokimane_OneNote that I can only message you on here. Thank you and keep supporting.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that bad, you know what I mean? At least visually, I didn't think it was like that bad. There's a few times when she's like moving around and stuff where it kind of like glitches out and looks weird or whatever, but at least visually, it's not the worst, but the voice is pretty bad, you know what I mean? Like, it does kind of have her voice, but it just sounds very unnatural. Obviously, you can tell it's fake, alright? None of us are fucking stupid. We can see that it's fake, that it's AI or whatever. But let's just say you're not as smart, or maybe you have some sort of mental illness, and, you know, maybe you're in love with Pokey, and, you know, you're just super lonely and weird, or whatever the situation may be. I could see that this maybe could work, you know what I mean? Because it's not that bad. And the scary part about this is, like, AI is still pretty new. It's getting better every day. Like, I've already seen like such a big improvement in AI from like this video compared to like the AI videos we were seeing like a year ago. Even like they were really bad. This wasn't that bad. So just think about like 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I don't know, it might get legitimately scary. Like, you actually might not be able to tell. They might be able to trick just like you and I, just like normal people. They could probably trick us with how crazy it's gonna get. So it's kind of concerning to think about. But anyways, this guy falls for this account, and for some reason, he keeps sending this Catfish money. Apparently, he has sent this person $5,500. I guess that was like the majority of his savings, and I don't know, with his last amount of money, with his last $400 that he had in his account, he flies out to Cali. Pokey lives in like LA or something, I don't know, wherever. So he flies out to Cali to, I guess, meet Pokey IRL. Obviously, she didn't meet him. So I guess currently he has no money left, so he's like in a homeless shelter in Cali waiting to meet Pokimane. I don't really know if he's planning on spending the rest of his life there until she meets him, or maybe he's gonna go back home. I don't really know. I went to his Twitter. He apparently thinks they're getting married soon. I think that might be how the Catfish is getting money from this guy. Like, he's like pretending it's for the wedding or whatever, you know what I mean? The ring. He's like getting money for this guy because of that, which is pretty fucking insane, man. Like, you think you're getting married to Pokimane? Like what the fuck are we talking about, man? And if you look at the replies, there's a lot of people in the replies telling him like, hey, this is a scam, bro. Like, this isn't her. You're being catfished. Like, get help, all this stuff. He just don't give a fuck. Like, he acknowledged people in chat telling him that, and he's like, no, you guys are dumb. You're wrong. Me and her are in a relationship. It's secret or whatever. I don't know. So I don't really know how you're supposed to help this guy, because he's just completely delusional about the situation. Maybe if Pokey herself actually tweeted him from her real account and was like, hey, that's not me, like, maybe that would help. I don't know, but it's sad to see. But at the same time, it's kind of concerning if you're Pokey, because I mean, this guy did fly out to try to see her. I mean, if he actually had her address or knew where she was, I have no doubt in my mind that he would try to go meet up with her, you know what I mean? And that is very concerning if you're her, of course. So I was reading some of the comments in the thread when they were talking about him. There's a little bit of lore behind this guy. So I guess he was like a contestant for some show on OTK a while ago. OTK is like a Twitch, what are they, like a group? I don't know. It's like Mizkif, Asmongold, I don't know, their whole little like crew that they got, like that group of people. He was on their show. He went and did a stream with them or whatever, and they thought he was really good content, so they were kind of talking to him. So this guy already had like a little bit of, I don't want to call it following, but people kind of already knew about him, and that's how this has been like slowly building to where it is now. apparently he's been going around like harassing female streamers or whatever, like being weird. And for some reason, well, I guess not for some reason, but a Pokimane Catfish saw what was going on and decided to take advantage of the situation. And now this guy thinks he's getting married to Pokimane. So I don't know. Anyways, insane situation, man. Basically, it seems like this guy just ruined his life over a fake Pokimane Catfish account. I don't know if he's ever gonna realize what's going on, if he's ever gonna wake up, snap out of it. I don't know. He seems to have some actual mental issues here. Honestly, it might be better off for him not to ever figure out that this is all fake, because he does seem genuinely happy. Like, he's completely insane and he's completely wrong about everything, but he seems to be happy that he thinks he's married to Pokey. So if that makes him happy, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I mean, I don't know. I would be concerned that, like, if he figures out that it's all fake, what would that do to him? Like, he might just become completely unhinged, and he might either harm himself or others. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that you got to think about with people like this. So I don't know. Maybe just let him be happy in his own little world, thinking that, you know, they're getting married. I don't know. It might be better off. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.